Alright, so we just got back from the arcade. I won Angel Double Wings.
I want a top hat, fools. These top hats are awesome.
Yep, I tried to win the top hat, but I couldn't get enough tickets.
Okay,
Anyway.
so this is Arcade Mania. And wow, we get to find out some stuff about Garnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So,
other than just being the badass of the group.
So apparently she is sort of the quote-unquote leader of the group.
Yeah.
I guess she took over as leader since...
She has some magic sense that guides them to their missions, but I'm guessing it's the...
It's all in the eye.
Yep.
It's all in the eye. The third eye.
The third eye.
Steven well, we'll get to that, but Steven takes off the visor, and the reason she has it is because to protect one eye in particular, which I think, which of course activates the whatever it is she has.
That allows her to find all the things with the missions, and
it gets screwed up because of a game she's playing.
Yep, because the eye does not allow her to not
it sort of
lose.
hypnotizes.
It doesn't allow. It pretty much forces her to be the best to complete any objective, no matter what it is, and that's just my guess on that. And
my guess is that Garnet took over as leader after Rose died, so that could also be it.
And made some sort of deal to get the magic third eye or something.
Something like that. So yeah, anyway, so Steven is going on a mission. It's a stealth mission, but for some reason he wore a jacket covered in coins.
Yep.
Like,
and it's one of those big puffy jackets that makes noise whenever you move your arms.
Puffy jacket. It's awesome. So yeah, they defeat Garnet defeats one of the monsters, which spews out a bunch of little drill things. They look like starfish, but then they look like drills things. when they're flying around. I have no clue what they're called, but it reminds me of that creature from Cloverfield, where like it's like scratching off a bunch of stuff, and those things are alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like parasites. For now, they're parasites.
Garnet called them parasites anyway.
Well, yeah, they're not to be worried about, but for some reason they somehow landed in Beach City.
But if they do come back, they'll have to worry about me. Or whatever she said. Anyway, Steven says, "We've been doing such a great job, I think it's time for a break or a reward or something like that."
Yeah, he takes them to the arcade. The Funland arcade. Apparently...
do we have anything better to do today?
Not really, no. So apparently Mr.Sinbad works at, he works at Funland. He works at the ride, so he also works at the arcade place. Well, it's also in Funland.
He works for the WrestleMania. He works pretty much everywhere. No one else works.
Oh, he's the only one there. He's security and the owner. So, but he introduces them to what an arcade is like. Like, he introduces Amethyst to skee-ball. He puts Pearl on one of those car crashing games like Crazy Taxi. If you do good, the game insults you. You're horrible. And then I
haven't crashed into anything. That's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to crash into everything, but that's horrible. You're horrible. Stop saying that. So
that is the last game she would be interested in. So, Fruit Ninja. That would be her game.
That would be her game. If she doesn't screw it up with the spear. She just takes out the spear and just like slashes the actual game. I hope
that would be Garnet.
Yeah,
she would pretty much make her gauntlet thing into a blade and chop the screen in half.
Yeah, Steven takes Garnet to
and then Mr.Sinbad would be like, "What is going on over here?"
He takes her to one of those Mortal Kombat sort of games, or Street Fighter. Is that one of those Street Fighter games?
He takes her to Street Fighter and
punches
punch that guy.
Okay. I did it. Takes her to one of those games that you can actually punch with the punching bag. And
where it judges your punching, your strength or something.
Yeah.
She pretty much
tell my wife
hits it across.
Something like that.
pretty much.
A winning game.
Hits the dummy across the room, and Steven's like, okay. That was also...
So the other game, the one that we were talking about, is like Meat Mania. You gotta beat the meat. I have no clue how the hell Cartoon Network got like...
It's pretty much DDR, but with your hands with meat sticks on them. You're
That's a joke I haven't heard since the 90s, since Rocko's Modern Life. Beat the meat.
That's where it came from.
Probably where it came... Maybe! If you ever remember the Jokey Chicken place in Rocko's Modern Life...
Nope.
You never saw Rocko's Modern Life?
It's been a while since.
Okay, because it reminds me of
I know it has a bunch of dirty jokes that not many
a lot of dirty jokes. Yeah.
Oh,
this is one. Yeah, beat the meat. The only way to defeat the beat is with meat.
Apparently.
Oh, and I think they did a great job with the sound effects and the music. And whoever the guy is doing he sounds like actually I don't know who it is, but it sounds like an announcer you would hear on a game like that.
Yep.
Well done! You're Toast Player 2. Shake it. Defeat the meat. Something like that. So yeah, because they're kind of screwing up the arcade, he kind of just like exit them out of there, but Garnet's still, you know.
Turns out Garnet has been there for the past couple days, just pretty much just...
Well, yeah, her eye got screwed up and is sort of just focused on whatever she's doing right now. Apparently...
Trying to get the world's highest score ever or something.
Apparently, yeah, I thought this was awesome.
Because this is the one game that doesn't have an objective, so I guess the eye wouldn't let her quit or move or even think until the game is beat. And that is pretty much a curse of the eye, I guess. If my guess on what the purpose of the eye is correct, that it won't let her stop until she completed her objective, which would suck if he introduced her to The Sims.
From how I see it is, Garnet is very mysterious, and we get to know more and more about her as the show progresses. For now, we just know that she has 2 gems. She's the only one of the crystal gems that has 2 gems.
2 gems and 3 eyes.
She has 3 eyes. And
except one is special.
Something about a magic ability that we don't know about yet. But it's the reason she is the leader.
Yep, and that she's pretty much a tank.
She's a tank. She's unemotional, but she still has somewhat of a human emotion.
She has some emotion
for Steven.
Sometimes.
It's mostly for Steven.
Get ready, Steven. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, because even though she's she's sort of a robot. She still cares.
Yep, she's robotic, but has a heart.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the drill things come back, and Steven has to get Garnet.
The parasite things come back. They attack everyone.
Steven has to get Garnet, who's hypnotized, and that's also
he tries unplugging it. Nope. Garnet shocks it, and it.
He tries to beat her at the game. Doesn't work.
Did you even expect to beat?
Not when you're that high up in that level.
Yep.
Well, whatever level that was, level 99. I know, like, Donkey Kong Arcade has, like, 99 levels. So it's
good luck trying to beat Garnet at anything.
So it could be...
It's like trying to get Amethyst to do something.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's really... It's not hard to watch, it's really funny. You can get her to do
something, but doing something boring, like read a book or something.
No, she'll punch the book.
She would beat you with the book first.
No, it's not a hard scene to watch. It's kind of sad, but it's also just very kind of emotional. He's just trying to get her to snap out of it. I don't know how strong Steven is. I mean, he may have some sort of ability since he is a gem.
Since he is a gem,
he can just destroy a game just by, just like literally breaking out the grill thing and just smashing the screen with it.
Which is impressive. So I do guess the gem gives him immense strength in stressful situations.
In a way, yeah.
It reacts to emotion, so...
It reacts to emotion, so that could possibly be it.
Yeah. And... Amethyst is terrible at skee-ball.
It's terrible
at skee-ball. We don't know how she is. We just know she didn't exactly do it right. She was just tossing them in the highest hole, saying, "I'm gonna win an airplane."
Win an airplane.
Girl, what you gonna do with an airplane?
I can see her playing with an airplane.
I'm afraid to see how she.
Oh, yeah, maybe she was just like
airplane.
tosses it over the beach, and it's because of her strength. It's just like you'll never see it again because it's gone.
Yep. But if Garnet were to throw it, you would see it at least every other Tuesday.
No, just in space, gravitational. Oh, there's the plane.
Yep.
You see it on
If she threw it straight up, but if she threw it like diagonally, you would see it like every other Tuesday.
Yeah.
It would just keep going right around the Earth every week.
Not much else to say other than just about Garnet, really.
Yep. It's a bit fillery, but it does show
even
us
the filler
magic
episodes
eye.
have character development,
just
or
a
at least
few.
some big reveal.
Yep, just a few subtle things that will be explained later, like the temple, amethyst, the third eye of Garnet.
Mostly anything that makes Garnet.
Yep.
Will be.
That just sounds dramatic. The third eye of Garnet. I don't know.
That eye is it's not creepy. It's in a way it's
Interesting.
It's
unique.
interesting. I was not expecting that when she pulled the visor out.
Yeah. Though you never know what to expect.
Oh, and
with
she can
something that
regenerate the
hides.
visor even like if it ever breaks, you can just make a new one.
Yep, like zing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
That's basically. I got nothing else other than arcade. I don't know. I haven't been to an arcade in like ages.
Yep.
Let
These are just random props that I found somewhere. But yep, that's all for today. I'm the Tie Guy, and
I'm Roberto Spinoza. I want my hat back.
fine. If you do, don't you give a shit.
Put down the Ritz.